Hey friends, Lisa McClanahan here with one of my best buds, Annette Brennan.
Hello.
Hey, we're super excited. We've been coming together and just kind of preparing for our Enneagram workshop coming up in November 9th and 10th. And we wanted to just kind of give you a little bit of a taste of some of the conversations that we'll be having, and at the same time give you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about the Enneagram. So the Enneagram really is just purely, very simply stated, is just 9 different ways of showing up in the world and 9 different ways of moving and processing what's going on in the world. And personally, I love the Enneagram. I love taking it way past the personality profile that I think a lot of people think it's about. That's a great starting place. But I love it because I think it's just this incredible transformational tool that actually helps us get to the wonderful creation that each of us are. Annette, why do you love it?
I love the Enneagram because it helped me understand how God had uniquely crafted me to display his goodness to the world. And then after I began to grasp that, I began to look around at all the different types of people, even people that are the same Enneagram type and how they show up differently, and just love to see God's imprint in all that he has made.
Yeah, so one of the things that we've really discovered kind of partnering together is that one of the kind of linchpins in diving deep into the Enneagram and really kind of learning about our types was learning what our basic desires were. My perspective of what a basic desire is that I really happen to believe that it's that one little piece, that unique piece of God that he implanted into you, into your DNA, before you were even woven together in your mother's womb, that he has given to you to uniquely express in a way that nobody else could, his heart for the world, bottom line. So that's my take on basic desire, but Annette has a little bit of a different take on it.
So I think about basic desire as this God-shaped hole or a vacuum inside of each of us. And I love to think about what happens when we take that desire to God and we trust in his goodness and believe that he is already meeting that need, that his love is infinite and we can just reach out and receive what he has for us. The other thing that does sometimes happen with basic desire is it gets taken over by fear. And so what we love to cover in our workshop is how to get that, let go of that fear and move back up into trusting in God's goodness.
Yeah, so we've learned basic desire is really a key to helping hone in on what your Enneagram type is. And so really quick, I'm just going to kind of share with you what are the 9 different basic desires for each of the different types. So for a type 1, this individual is really has the desire to have integrity. They want to show up in an integrous way. 2s, their desire is to be loved and loved deeply at their core. 3 is their desire is to be valuable. 4s, they desire to be oneself, their self. 5s, they desire to be competent at what they're doing. And then 6s, they have a desire to be secure. And 7s, they have a deep desire to just be happy. 8s have a desire to protect. And then 9s have a desire to be at peace. And so your basic desire is just really a linchpin. And I think that's one of the things that you've shown me so well about, Annette.
I think I had to play around with basic desire to figure out my type. So I had 2 types, but I was kind of playing with 3 after I went and took the test that we recommend is the Ready on EnneagramInstitute.com. Yeah. I had 3 that were like within 3 or 4 points of each other.
Oh, wow.
And so for me, I started going, okay, what am I really after? when I'm interacting with people.
Yeah.
So we want to give you this little tool that you can take, and if you don't know what type you are, you're going through the same process that I went through, like, oh, am I this, am I that, or maybe am I this third thing? We want you to reflect over the past couple of weeks and think about maybe an interaction that didn't go the way you wanted. So just take a few minutes after you have watched this video to write down what that interaction was, what that conflict or misunderstanding was, and then think about, what was I trying to get from that interaction that I was so disappointed it didn't transpire the way I wanted.
Yeah. Great key. All right, friends, thanks for joining us. We hope you'll take the time to actually do the activity and discover what your basic desire is. And that will give you the linchpin for really discovering your type and why you show up in the way you show up as you move about and live in the world. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.
Thank you.
Yeah.